Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam, and in this video, I got some early baseball best bets for tomorrow. I'm recording this Thursday, July 21st, excuse me, and I got some best bets for tomorrow, Friday, the 22nd. Using the OddsJam filters tool makes it just so easy to navigate to exactly what you're looking for. So market width, 25 and below, EV percent, 3 and above, league, MLB, and we're good to go. So there are four plays here total. There's one, I'm actually going to avoid this one, comparing it to only, it's a yes run first inning, and comparing it to only one other book makes me a little nervous. I also did a minor bit of handicapping in this game. The Rockies have a pretty poor pitcher on the mound. Corbin Burns for the Brewers is a stud. I also looked up Nerfy stats. Um, Brewers tend to trend more towards no run first inning, while the Rockies trend towards yes run. That's mostly at home, and they are not at home. So I decided to skip this one. So if you're wondering why, that's exactly it. But the next three, those are all fair games. So let's chat about them. Number one is this Mets Padres total runs under 6.5. So to talk about the math first, let's actually start with this percentage here. So these percents 4.62, 3.56, 3.44, 3.18. These can be viewed as your mathematical profit margin. So for every $100 bet on all three of these bets, you could figure to make whatever, this again, let's just call it 3% across the board. That's easy enough. 3%. So you can figure to make $3 if you bet $100 on each one of these. So $9 total, a little bit over nine, obviously. And the reason why I started with that is A, it's the most important, and B, to not to say not to get discouraged with these lower percents. The baseball betting strategy that I have uncovered, excuse me, frog in my mouth today, was actually the positive EV strategies talked about in our Discord. If you want to sign up, links in the bio of the in the description of this YouTube video. This guy Corey Mod, one of our OddsJam power users, did a ton of analysis and ran a bunch of stuff and found a pretty good positive expected value betting strategy with baseball. And anything 3% and above is what he looks at. So these numbers, even though they're low, you have to keep in mind it's only three bets. So over the course of a day, I would imagine you're probably taking 10, 15, 20. In our Discord, in the paid pick section, we put about, we're trying to get minimum 10 a day, depending on how busy slate it is. So if you're able to get more bets in, obviously that's more money. So the profit you make from positive expected value betting, you're not going to get rich overnight. It's kind of like it's a slow trend or big trend depending on how successful you are and what your ROI is, but in the right direction, right? It's a stock market you want to see slowly going up. There's going to be some down, the variance of sports betting, that just happens, but in general, it's going to see your profits go up, and that's exactly what positive expected value betting does. So this first play specifically, this one is at 3.56%. The OddsJam line prices it at minus 103. With the VIG removed, is priced at about plus 103. Only 12 cents in market width, which is awesome. A really, really tight market here. And the bet is at Caesars at plus 110. So this gap between plus 103 and plus 110, that is what equates to the profit margin of roughly 3.5%. Looking at all the markets here, we see a pretty good value, right? OddsJam at minus 103. No other book has it above plus 102, and this is another sharp book. Bet Online bookmaker minus 111. Bet Online even money plus 100. No book has this above plus 100 again, except for Heritage. So this is a pretty good outlier when compared across all the books. And just looking at the game itself, the Mets do have a pretty good batting lineup. They're pretty good batters, but they're going up against Yu Darvish, and we'll see who their pitching is. But I do like this one. I think it's good. And in terms of unit sizing, I just go off the Kelly criterion method. So this one is a little bit above a 3-unit play. If you want to round down to 3 units, you can. I'm going to put $80 on this one. But again, it's roughly a 3-unit play. So let me go to the Mets game tomorrow, and let's place this. And here we have it. Mets, Padres under 6.5. Again, this is going to be an $80 bet. Place bet, and we are good to go. So this is my first one. I'm going to have two more for you guys, $80 here, just adding it to my bet tracker. The OddsJam bet tracker, completely free to use, really helpful to understand whether you're profitable or not, and tracking your bets is really important. It's actually something that we do in the Discord itself. We have a profit sheet where we track all of our profit and loss. I myself had a pretty rough day today with my bets. So my The units won was up to like 25, I think, total. Now we're down to about 17, so a little bit of a rough streak, still up. And this spreadsheet is also public, so if you want to get access to it, it's in the description of the video. It's also in the Discord if you want to access it as well. This stuff is all free. The paid picks is obviously exactly what it sounds like, paid picks. So for the next one, it's another total runs play, this time in the Yankees versus Orioles game. The math behind it, only 12 cents in market width, which is awesome. This number, market width, if you're unfamiliar, it just calculates the difference between these two lines. The logic here is that the OddsJam line, which everybody knows is the most pulled from the most accurate bookmaker in the world in terms of how they price odds, the 12 just measures the difference between these two. So the logic, again, is the smaller the gap between these two numbers, the more confident in what the lines are being priced at. So anything that is 25 and below is what I have my market width set at. That's kind of the line I draw in the stand of something that I want to bet. Anything that is 15 and below, that's a really, really tight market. So that's pretty awesome that these both are at 12. So again, minus 102, we can call it, and with the no big odds. The odds that we were betting it at, plus 105 on Caesars, 3.44% profit margin on this one. And then again, just looking at all of the books, just to compare the odds. Again, we see a pretty big discrepancy, almost bigger than the one we just bet. Plus 105 on Caesars. The OddsJam line has it at minus 108. No other book even has it for plus money. Every other book has it as the favorite outcome for minus money. Which is pretty awesome value here. In terms of unit sizing, this is going to be another $80 bet. So the same bet you put on the previous one, the Padres Mets under, go ahead and put that same amount on the over in the Yankees versus Orioles. $80, again, a little over a 3-unit play. So again, let me add this to my bet tracker, click save, and that is my second bet for tomorrow's MLB betting slate. And the last one, devastating, I had one. Looks like the odds changed. It's no longer available. So I'm just going to have 2 plays for you guys. I'm sorry. That's the unfortunate part of sports betting. Sometimes the odds change against you. I did think that one was a really good bet, but I can't get it in. So I'm just going to have 2 bets for you today, 2 3-unit plays. Mets, Padres under 6.5 plus 110 on Caesars. Orioles, Yankees over 9 plus 105 on Caesars. And those are my 2 bets. So if you're tailing, let me know. Would love to hear it. Hit me up on Twitter, Modi_Matt. Comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing that way. And that's going to be it. So I appreciate you guys watching and have a good one.